Hi, I'm Chris Gronau here at iThink iCam. Today's episode of Indie Tips, we're going to be discussing camera movements. So before we get into moving the camera, I want to tell you one thing that is important to note that you do not do while the camera is recording. Now, this is a prime lens here, so you can't zoom with this lens, but other lenses that you can fit on your HDSLR can be zoom lenses. Now, zoom lenses are handy for getting fast shots, but one thing you want to make sure you don't do is zoom while recording. What this does is it compresses the image, and people are able to tell that it is an amateur filmmaking technique, and it really doesn't look its best. An alternative method to that is using a dolly system, a Steadicam, or a camera crane, where you actually move the camera instead of zooming. So the most important rig that you want to have set up for your camera is a tripod. You want to make sure you have a really sturdy tripod. This is just for display purposes, but we use a Kelsier Hercules 2.0 head as well as a Manfrotto tripod. Now this is going to allow you to get steady pan and tilts with really smooth, precise movements. Other than that, if you use a cheap tripod, it's going to give you really jittery movements with an HDSLR, especially because HDSLRs are really prone to rolling shutter. So you want to make sure you get a smooth tripod. So our next piece of gear that you must have is a slider. This slider allows for small dolly shots in closed areas and really gives you fast results when you need them most. So once you get these two fundamental tools in movements and cameras, you really want to make sure that you upgrade as well eventually and get a Steadicam, which takes some time to learn, so it's a more advanced movement system, as well as a camera jib or crane, which is really going to help your production value, but it takes more people on set. You also have shoulder mounts, which can be really useful, but you want to really look into your script and find out what camera movement would be best for your movie. For example, if you're recording a fight, you might want to go with a handheld method. So really look into your script or whatever video you're shooting and just let the story tell you how to move the camera. It speaks for itself. So I hope you found this information helpful. I'm Chris Gronau here at iThink iCam. This has been another episode of Indie Tips, and please remember, no zooming. Please don't. Just no. Now this tripod is built for photography, but this is just for display purposes. But you really want a robust tripod. I said Willie.